be a mere formality, right? Because you hit 31 in a minute.
It's on video.
Yeah, I don't see how it could be denied. Yeah, definitely.
31 in 1 minute?
Yeah.
Tight, Ernie. Turn right now. Let's go home, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go home.
What's up, everybody? It's D's where I got a reaction night. I'm about to react Anthony Miraculous. If I saying wrong, my bad. But you seen him over there a couple years ago. He was on ESPN he had the most threes inside a contest, and so he won the contest, and I guess everything, the most threes, and you know, I guess he won over like a couple hundred thousands right there from the contest he does. And I remember when he was in that that's 5 years ago on ESPN. Oh, not ESPN, on TNT. Man, he went against Kenny the Jet, and he got cooked bad. So I was thinking like, dude, that dude garbage, right? But now he wants to have his story, and I heard a little bit for a short clip, but I don't watch the whole thing. And I'm about to see what you guys think about this, okay? Because this is very interesting to me. If they did him like that, man, you gotta just watch. So we're gonna see about it together, right? Now he looks like a cool dude and everything, and hey, let's go.
So the Inside the NBA clip, were you taking on Kenny Smith, been circulating for a few years now. What really happened with your appearance on Inside the NBA?
It always has to get back to that, man. Yeah, it was just kind of like I said briefly on the microphone.
Let's go.
You know, they were being real secretive on the phone before we went there, and you know, it's a thing where it was just bizarre. You know, they reached out to me in the House of Highlights and all them. They were real cool, man. They posted different videos of mine, and everybody was cool on the phone. And then they said they wouldn't pay for my wife's flight. Ooh. It was just like a really weird vibe, man, when we got.
Damn. Hey, but to be honest though, if you go TNT, I would go just to do it, but you have to pay for it. I'm like, snap, man, gotta do like a refund right there. Like, come on, man, help me.
Got there, Let's go. And, you know, got to shoot around a little bit. I was hitting the ceiling over and over. So I was like, hey, you know, like, what's going on? I can't shoot threes in here. I mean, if I went back, I couldn't shoot threes. It's not a secret. It's a little studio. Honestly, you guys got more wood on the floor here than they did there. It was like bizarre. You couldn't even fit your feet in. And, you know, and I had to sit in there for an hour, and then they pulled me out after just, you know, and then they put me on the spot. And beforehand, we all agreed that we're going to shoot free throws because I was totally uncomfortable. You know, and they were, oh, okay, yeah, whatever. But they put me on the spot. I should have just walked off. But I just kind of felt like weird about it because there were cameras everywhere.
Yeah, if you would have not just walk off, man, people would have been a roast you right there. So you did the right thing to do that, though. People have been like, sissy, man. So luckily that you did do it, man. Salute that, man, to do it.
We were going live, and I think really what tipped it off was
they should have paid for his little
after the segment.
That's crazy.
They all thought it was funny and stuff, and you know, I spoke up for myself, and they kind of, in a sense, shooed me and my wife out of there. We were, you know, just like this, like I was on the show, and then I was supposed to hang out on the side, chill, do whatever, and they just kind of shoot us out because I spoke up and said it was bullshit, you know, like this isn't right. Oh, everybody knows you can shoot. You set the world record for NBA threes. I said, no, it's not it. I didn't come here to humiliate myself. You know, you guys were all secretive about everything, and then we agreed to do free throws. You flipped the script on me, you know, and like everybody, oh man, you were with a bunch of legends. No. You guys might think you guys might think they're legends. To me, those aren't legends. People who use you and just do like to me that's like you guys don't have to kiss my ass, man, and I don't have to kiss your ass, but we can have mutual respect for each other.
Yeah.
Hey, Barkley, Chuck, and Shaq are legends, man. Whatever happens, I'm talking about basketball, NBA. They are legends. Now the Jet. He ain't no legend. He does have 2 rings, though, but he's not a legend, to be honest. You know, he's a solid player. Solid, but he's not a superstar. He's not something. You know, he's not crazy, but he's a champion, though. He's solid. All right, let's go.
You know, like, so legends, to me,
he's a legend for
are guys who,
NBA,
you know, like,
legend.
Yeah, maybe on the court, but,
yeah,
you know, like, treat people the way you want to be treated. I know you guys are all about jokes and stuff, and that's what I was telling them. Like, yeah, it's cool to joke around, but, you know, you're fucking with my life. And I knew what was going to happen before it happened, because I knew everybody was going to judge me based on it, and it wasn't. I didn't feel any pressure. I was actually like confused, like what the fuck? I'm shooting threes?
Right.
Or we said we were shooting free throws. It was just a really bizarre situation. The whole vibe, man, the whole time, my wife and I, from the time we got there, you just got this impression that they just thought they were better than us, type of thing. And it was always, like, oh, they're joking, like, oh, man, you're a little guy, man, you're so little. You ever even played basketball?
Yeah. Damn, they trying to get you like that.
Oh man, you got a man bun. Like, I'm thinking to myself, I didn't know this was about appearances and stuff. You guys look a little bit out of shape. I mean, I'm sitting there looking like.
Are you talking about Tim and not because Rashad is
No. He was looking at you.
He's not talking to me.
He's not talking to me. He was looking at you. He's not talking to me. I'm in shape. Finally, we got your ass back.
Don't get it twisted. I'm on growth hormone again. We can run.
I've been like this since high school.
No, I mean, but seriously, that's what I'm thinking to myself. I didn't know, because they kept chipping away at us, like, before we got on air, and oh man, you're so, like, they wouldn't even let you finish sentences and stuff. I'm like,
I do remember the whole thing, and I do remember though they was kind of like talking over him and stuff, some of the stuff, and I was like, damn, man. But then at the same time, because he was like, yeah, I got the most, some. But at the same time, he's on the spot at the time, so it makes sense all the way when you do it.
I'm just saying, you guys don't look like you're in great shape. And then I'm like, man, you got buck teeth, man. I mean, you got your bald.
Okay, let him know.
I got a set of hair on my head. Why are you saying I have a man bun? I said, no, I got a ponytail, actually. Yeah. It was just like the whole thing, and it wasn't about all that. Because
damn, you probably got some ponytail powers, though. You never know. We never know, man. Shoot.
They may be great guys. They weren't great to me. They were very disrespectful, and we just got this vibe the whole time we were there. And then it took place. It was just weird, man. Like they congratulations to them. They have a great show, but they know what they did to me. This isn't a secret.
Right.
You could hook me up to a lie detector, and but it was just what it spun into. I had things lined up. I was supposed to be on a few shows. I was, Sports Illustrated. I said this to Gil. They sent some people out to my house, did all this filming and different things. They were supposed to make this big blow-up article on me, and they just they told me on the phone, hey, we're trashing it,
Mm-hmm.
As a TNT stuff, and, I had a few sponsorships lined up, and my manager ditched me. Everybody just threw me to the wolves, man. And
your girl left you too? It's all bad. Dang. Nah, I'm just kidding, though. But for real, though, looks like everything went low, worse, man. That's all bad. Damn.
And the other thing I said was, this is 5 years ago. And they now, because of the way I spoke up for myself afterwards, they didn't like that, and they just keep reposting it and giving it to other people and reusing it and acting. People think that it just happened. It was 5 years ago. Since then, I've done all this stuff. I've won all these competitions. I'm sure you guys don't even know. This is the second time I've won $100,000 in a competition.
Oh, so this ain't even.
Hey, shout out for that, though. He didn't. Hey, I respect this though, because he could have just been, damn, right there on national televised. I look like a dumbass with that. I would got cooked so bad. He could have quit, but this dude keep going right there. All right, so that's cool, man. You have the good and the bad all the time. You just be like, man, I lost that one, so I'm gonna keep going. Look, and he won more contests. So shout it again right there. So don't quit just because it gets hard like that. Keep going. First I'm going to crawl, then I want to go walk, then I'm going to stand, then I'm going to talk. And if y'all know this song right here, that one, hit me in the comments. If you do, whoo, that's going to be cool.
A lot of bread. Okay.
I beat a bunch of, the other one was 110 guys. It was all people, ex-college, ex-pros that I took down, single elimination. It's like, I set 7 world records since then.
Damn.
I mean, I'm not bragging, but it's just like,
You should.
Hey, talk your shit.
You should.
Talk your shit.
You should.
Hey, if you do win that though, you have to respect somebody like that. I don't gonna lie, if you're winning those, even though it's just hitting the 3 contests and everything, that's nice though. I'll be like, man, you lucky that I'm not taller or something, stuff like that.
it ain't about that, because even now that I won this, I don't have any shit to talk, man. I won it. I think my shooting spoke for itself, and you know what, man? If next time I go to compete or do something, I still got to back it up. So there's nothing for me to say. That's just not how I am. I'm glad I won. Anybody can have a good day. Anybody can have a bad day. Anybody can have a good round. Anybody can have a bad round. I just didn't like the whole how everybody just took this TNT thing and ran with it. Like right now, why are we talking about it? Who gives a fuck?
Right.
I mean, it was 5 years ago. It was
I do. No, I'm just kidding, man. But for real though, when everybody watching right there, like, dude, this dude trash. He lying. But hey, makes sense now. We put it together now. So shout out. We'll go right there on Gil's podcast. Yeah.
bullshit. They set me up. It was in a studio. It wasn't even a court. It was just bizarre, and it's just. Hopefully this helps to just put it to rest.
I will.
And I just want them, like, to me, it's like what they did to me was wrong, and they know it. And I don't really have anything bad to say about them. They just basically played me, and that's it. It's.
You know what it really was? It's more of the competition of ex-players, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, we compete all day, right?
Yeah.
But, when you're bringing a guest on and you're bringing someone in to show his talent, you're supposed to make them look.
Exactly.
Like, you're bringing them in to make them look better in front of the world, not to embarrass them.
Yep.
So, even when I seen the clip, which was 2 weeks ago, I thought it just happened, right?
Exactly.
So I'm like...
Because they keep reposting it as it, and they keep changing the caption and putting words into my mouth. They keep saying that I said I'm the best shooter. I didn't say shit like that. I was really nice, and that's the whole thing. Like you're saying,
He just said that he won that contest for the most, or he won right there, Guinness Book of Record, whatever. That's what he said. So that is somebody's gonna take that. Like, you know what? I'm better than you. What's up? I play right there in the hardest, or I play right there in NBA. Of course, somebody's gonna want to be like, man, I got you. I'm about to cook you. So you gotta know people is gonna always want to challenge you, man. That's the whole thing. You want to challenge.
that's exactly
So
how
I
my wife
understand
and I felt.
that both sides.
Aren't we here for something that I achieved?
Like to me, to you though, that you won that, people are gonna challenge you, man. Whatever it is, I'm gonna lie. Even though inside this podcast for Gil and everybody else right there, these dudes, I still want to challenge. Like, you know what? I think I'm about to beat you right there for the threes or something. That's just how it is. Because people they're competitive all the time like that. I understand what they're saying right there because it's right there on nationals and they're probably saying the guess. But those people still want to say that they're better. And that's how it is, yeah. So
And
I
it was
understand
like it was
that
more
side.
so
I
the
see
stuff
both
that
sides, man.
what they did on camera
But-
was what it was, but it was a lot of it was the stuff off camera.
Yeah,
it was like
see,
you know,
this
like
probably would look bad, man.
not one of them even said, "Hey man, great job," or nothing. You know, like, "Hey, congratulations." It was never anything
yeah,
like
they
that. Were they
should.
mean?
Yeah,
No,
they
but it
should've.
was just weird, man. It was like and it was like we got the impression too. Her and I when we talked. It was like Ernie was off to the side. He was like, real cool, but it was like he was almost like a dude that was like like a kid on a playground watching another guy get bullied and just kind of standing by like, hey, he didn't say nothing, but that's kind of how the whole thing was. And like, what was I supposed to say? Like, okay, like what the hell,
I'm glad.
You won that record, so yeah, everybody wants to beat you, V. So I understand
I'm glad
that,
you stood
but
on business, because that's what I do on a regular basis, and I've been shunned for it a whole lot. So I'm empathetic to you, and I'm glad that you be able to speak your shit, right?
Yeah, I am too.
Address it, right? Walk away from it and say, look, we've been over this shit, but look, it was fucked up what you guys did, and I don't appreciate it. But at the same time, you go on and you win 200, 300,000 in the last 5 years. So, I mean, I applaud
that's
you. Like,
nice.
you were a hero to a lot
2,
of people,
3.
bro. And it's
Yeah.
like when you stand on what you mean and you speak up for yourself, some people.
don't go right there into a park where I live. People's gonna be like, hey, let's play right now, 1-on-1, let's go, for real though. But if it's just a contest for threes though, I understand what he's saying though, man. He never said he's like that though, so I understand it happening.
And
like
that's
that.
what drives people to push you away, because it's like, who do you think you are to
Let's go a
speak
little
up for
more. Let's
yourself?
keep going a little more.
Yeah, no, I agree, man, because you don't you guys can all secretly think you're better than me as a shooter. That's fine. I don't care. You're competitors just like me. That's fine. You don't have to agree with me, but don't, humiliate me and ruin my life and keep reposting. That's where the line is drawn, and that's where I had the issue
It's gonna
with it.
help you
and
for
that's
this,
the thing.
though.
It's like,
Got over
have I played in the
200,000
NBA? No,
people
but I
watch
told
this.
Gil, I was a hell of a player. I don't even talk about that, man. Most people thought I was a better dribbler than I was shooter. And again, this is my moment to tell people, like, I played in high school. I averaged almost 24 points a game.
24,
I was
damn,
first team
okay.
All-State Michigan. I was like the best.
Damn, let's go back a little more. Hey man, you got some game then going. What'd you say? 24 points in high school?
I don't even talk about that, man. Most people thought I was a better dribbler than I was shooter. You know, like, and again, this is my moment to tell people, like, I played in high school. I averaged almost 24 points a game. I was first team All-State Michigan. I was like the best guard in the state of Michigan. And I was also the only guard that played in the All-State game that didn't get a Division I scholarship, just because I was small.
Yeah.
You know, I
Let
played.
a naysayer know.
I'm not in the NBA, but I've competed. I've played. I've played in all kinds of adult leagues and tournaments against, ex-professionals, ex-college players. I've always been able to hold my own. I get my shot off. I can shoot fast. I'm not, again, that's not what this is about, but everybody thinks they can block my shot. That this, the way I shoot in a competition is the way I shoot in a competition.
Yep.
I can get down and I can play basketball. That's how this began. I played basketball just like you guys.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember watching the whole thing. I was kind of thinking that he's just the way they put him on it. That I remember when it happened that he never played like that. It's just that he just shoots, playing like horse or something. That's I'm thinking like, oh man, he's a horse legend. Okay, good for him, man. Good for him. Like, I didn't really think about it if he was a good player when he was like in anything right there in high school or anything, but it makes sense though,
For sure.
I love it.
So.
Well, Anthony, we got a surprise for you. Gil's got a court upstairs. We're going to do a special shooting. No, I'm just messing with you.
That was good right there.
But one thing, even interviewing at the event on Saturday, just talking about what people don't realize.
All right, that's cool right now, man. And at the end of them right there, it's right there on Gil Arena's inside his podcast on channel right there on YouTube. So if you want the rest of it, it's right there, and it's just talking about that. And man, it makes sense. I understand when they talk about what he's saying, and I don't know, when you kind of watch it though, they was kind of like finishing his sentences sometimes, but when he was saying when it was his time to talk, he was talking fast though, because I think though they was stopping his thing, so he's trying to say what he had to say. So it makes sense, man. So they should, hey TNT, man, put Anthony back one more time. He want a rematch, man. He want a rematch against Kenny. He wanted Kenny the Jet. He wants a rematch. Come on, man. Let's do this. He want a rematch. I want to see it. Hey, let's put it on YouTube or something. Or we could watch it on TNT, huh? I'll watch it. That'd be a lot of reviews. They should do it with this, huh? Do it like later this summer. That'd be dope, bro. That'd be dope. Hey, man, hashtag with that somewhere. Let's put it right there on everything. Social media. We want Anthony to get a rematch. Come on, man. And this time, pay for his ticket, man. Don't make this dude do his own thing like that. Come on, y'all got money. You guys could do it one time like that. He's going to help reviews too right there. At least give him his ticket and give him like a room just one night or something like that for like a good hotel, motel, whatever it is. Shoot, give him like a McDonald's like freaking Jersey, my man, like a McDonald's meal or something. I don't know, give him something right there, man. Dude, all right. If you want to, let's say, get Anthony a rematch. I don't know, man, something right there, cause his story, it makes sense though. Do I 100% with it? I don't know. I wasn't there, but it makes sense though, man. So it does make sense what he's saying. And they kind of, at the end, they kind of didn't want to like give him like a little high five and stuff at the end, like Charles Barkley and them. So yeah, his side doesn't, I kind of got his back right there. And Kenny, he's from New York, so he got that talk like that New York talk. So, oh man. All right, hit me in the comments. Tell me what you think right there, man. Tell me, comments. If you agree with them, you think he should get a rematch, or do you think that they did him bad right there, or what? Or should they put him right there on TNT again? Or they should do again. I want to see a rematch, man. That's good right there for the social media. All right, so hit him in the comments. Like, subscribe, share, love. All right, peace.